Right. So the next do the programming means we'll execute the algorithms. Program 7.1, a task is say here. Write a Java program that calculates the average of course marks of a student as follows. So following the algorithm to calculate the average course marks. What is the average of course marks or course assessments enter? Right. So algorithm is create a class average. Let's create a class. Average. Right. Okay, so next is next line, next B. Define a method named total. So I have a name is called total, which takes three parameters of course marks of type double, compute the total marks and print it. So we need to create a user defined method named total. Take three parameters of course marks of type double, and it will compute the total marks and print the value and print the total also. So let's do it this one. So define a method. So always some public static. This is common public static. Now does it say any return value? Does it require anything? No, there is no return. If there is no return, you have to write void. The name of the method is given total. Takes three parameters of double, let's say x comma double y comma double z. I'm taking three parameters and some marks like quiz one, lab work, a midterm, something, right? This is done here. What does it here? What does it method do? It will compute the total marks and print it So it will just compute and print it. So how do you compute here? Just you can say here double t total or some. Don't confuse this total with this total method. So in this one, you just say at least to avoid confusion, right? X plus y plus z. This is total you're doing, right? Now you print it. S says out. Say total marks. That's your method, right? Now let's go to the next one. Define another method, average, which computes average of marks and return the average of marks, which compute average and return average. Okay, so here's need to calculate the another method here, public static. This is common and it's a return. So when I say marks as written here, you just see here all these marks we declare double. So return type is also a double. So write here return value here double the average. Okay. Average, what is doing here? Compute the average of marks. Compute the average of marks. So you should know the total first, right? To calculate the total, you should know the total here. So in this case, you have to do here total should be accessible here also. So here average here double average equal to total by 3. This is right. You know the total, right? You know the total marks. Then how many marks? 3 marks. 3 years course marks. So total by 3. Then it's a return average. Return average. Here computes average marks and return average of marks. Average of marks. So how do you calculate? We should know the total. Then divided by 3 is average. But you see there is an error here. Let's see here. T cannot be resolved because you declare you're using T within this block. You're not using other than this block. So to use another block, we have to use outside the methods. So it's, you need to write double T. Still there is an error. You see here. Cannot make a reference, static reference to the non-static, means this is static. So this one also double static. Oh, sorry, static error is gone. So if a variable using my multiple methods, different methods here and there and here, there, right? It should be, if it is static, then it should be a static double, this is t variable. I'm using t variable outside this method. So I just remove this one here. Okay, enough. Got me? So this I'm using this t value as an average here, right? Otherwise it throws an error. If you don't write this one outside the block, because I'm using in this one, I'm using means it is a class variable, means the value of this t can be used by all the methods outside. It means like a global, it's like a global variable. Okay, so it can be accessed by all the methods, right? So I'm taking the, so return the value. So now how do you call? Now here you see here in main method, call the methods total and average and print the average marks and print the average marks. So here in the total here, I just say here in main method, you just call the total, right? First you say total, pass three values. Example, I have 40, I have 50, I have 60 marks, right? Calling a method simply, isn't it? It will go and print the total. You see, run the program, you'll get the answer 150, 40, 50, 90, 90 plus 60, 120. But you need to again call average, average empty, right? Average here empty. It will calculate, but it should return value, right? So you just call it, it is calculating, but it's not returning value, right? So I mean you have to store the value here. So here it's double value is returning, double a equal to, I'm taking an average a, okay, and print the average here. Sys out average marks a, right? First I'm calculating total, then print the average here. On the program here you see average 50, average marks 50. I'm calling first 40, 50, 60. I'm giving the marks. X is equal to 40, y equal to 50, and z equal to 60. I'm calling this one here. It will print, it will take x 40 plus 50 plus 60, calculate the total and print the total here 150. The next line I'm calling average call. I'm calling average method. It will go here, it will check, you know the value of t is 150, 150 by 3 is 50, right? And return the value. Return, it will come back and store the answer in a equal to 50, print the value of 850, right? That's a method call and return value here, right? So this is one thing. So make sure if you have a variable which is shared among all, you should write on the top of all the methods within the class, on the top, right? So this is simple here. So most basically you have to give the values instead of giving the hard values. You have to give the values from the user input. So how to use scanner? You have to use scanner input equal to new. Using scanner inside the method, use scanner system dot in. Right? So here you just write here system dot out dot print enter 3 course marks. Enter here int a, you can write it x, and use the same variable. You can use the same here, right? X is equal to input dot next it's double marks, right? Sorry, it's double, right? Not integer, it's double, right? Input dot next double, copy 3 times. We need 3 marks, right? 2 3, isn't it? So we need 3 here. So let me use this one. We got one is x, one is y, another is z, right? You got 3 marks, enter. So this one x, this one y, and this one z, right? Clear? So to minimize, just remove the spaces. I have used it here. I hope you understand this one, right? So in the main, the program start from the main. Look carefully. Using a scanner to read the marks from the console. I'm reading 3 marks x, y, z, double value. I'm passing to the 3 parameters. See, should match. The syntax should match. All double, must be double, right? X, Y, Z. So X is whatever you input the value, Y value, and Z value, right? The next here, after you call this one, you copy these values here in this X, in this Y, and that Z value. So this will get compute the total value and print the total. The next line I am calling the average value. It will go to the call average. It will execute the average method. It will calculate the average of this total here because we have 3 marks. So that's why divide by 3, right? So we'll get the average and return the average here. So return, it will store back to the value a variable a and as an average, and you print the value of a. That's your program. So run the program. You see here, enter 3 course marks. I'm entering here 40, 50 and 63 marks. Then it will get the same result as before. Hope you understand this one. So execute this program. Good luck.